Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy. If you are new to the channel, I do give my opinions on the news, pop culture, reactions, stuff like that. Sometimes in very low-cut tops. We're talking about Star Trek today. Holy crap. Also, I do get very vulgar from time to time. Full warning. Star Trek Global Franchises Group launched by CBS. I've skimmed through this. This isn't as good as it sounds, people. I don't... Oh, why? Why can't we just have the Viacom CBS merger thingy, Paramount thingy, fix everything? Get rid of JJ's people. Get rid of Kurtzman's people. They don't know what they're doing with Star Trek. Oh my god, they don't know what they're doing with Star Trek. Let's take a look at this article. This is from comicbook.com, which is owned by CBS. Full disclosure, they are the kind of, as we refer to them over on Midnight's Edge After Dark, the propaganda arm of CBS and CBS All Access. So they do own this. CBS Television Studios announced today that it has created a global franchise group dedicating to expanding the Star Trek franchise beyond television and streaming. It already was. We have video games, we have merch, it already was. Books, novels that probably are really, really good. A lot of you have really recommended a lot. I don't have time for books, but man, I need to read them. This new unit reports to David Staff, president of CBS Television Studios, and is led by Veronica Hart, who gains the title Executive Vice President, Star Trek Global Franchise Management. That's a mouthful, and not a good one. Per a press release, the new unit aims to invigorate and broaden the Star Trek fan community through additional branding opportunities, such as podcasts. That's what we already do. We already have them. We don't want official chill propaganda podcast. We want actual opinions from actual fans, not kind of paid shill ones. So no, we're beyond this. You're about 5 years too late, maybe 10 years too late. We don't want a Talking Dead. We don't want any more, Talking Trek or After Trek or whatever the crap they call it. A reinvigorated StarTrek.com, and we have actually talked a little bit about how they're looking for writers, but only writers who do, just top 10 favorite Klingons or, crap like that. I think we talked about it on Midnight's Edge After Dark. And new digital spaces, consumer products and gaming, as well as live experimental events and global attractions. Okay, that sounds good. This I would be okay with because I went to the Star Trek experience in Las Vegas more times than I can count. Probably messed my back up pretty well going around in the motion simulator. They kind of bounce you around in the thing. They shake you around, and it was really cool. If you hadn't had a chance to try it out, God, look it up online. There's probably footage. They basically take you into the... You think you're getting loaded into a simulator, but no, something goes wrong and you're beamed onto the Enterprise D, and it's really awesome. They take you through the bridge. They take you past engineering, I think, and it's been a long time since I did it. Really great thing. I highly recommend those type of things. If they can do them right. You guys have to do them right, though. They're kind of awesome, but you have to do them right. Speaking of events, I will be at Star Trek Las Vegas. Yes, me. I know. I'm a huge DS9 fan, huge TOS TNG fan. Even I have a soft spot for Enterprise. It's the DS9 anniversary, and there's all kinds of awesome stuff. And thank you guys so much for crowdfunding it. I still am, the GoFundMe is still open for, food. And the GoPro to record it all. I will be working the event. I will be covering it for you guys. So thank you so much for sending me out to Star Trek Las Vegas. You guys are rock, and I love you so much. These endeavors to grow the brand are designed to complement the studio's expansion of the Star Trek universe, which now includes 2 live-action series, 2 animated projects, and multiple shorts. Oh, and you're forgetting the JJ movies that are also part of this mess. You forgot the 3 feature films that are part of this mess. No, please no. We don't need it. We need more games that are and products and experiences that are focused on the canon universe, not the Prime. They're 2 different things. Canon versus Prime are 2 completely different things. And those short treks were just god awful. Insulting to people with dyslexia, people on the spectrum, racist, horrible messes of crap. It was just terrible. The Star Trek television franchise includes a new animated Star Trek series from writers Kevin and Dan Hagman that is slated for Nickelodeon, which, please, no. We've talked about this one. I've made videos on this one. Star Trek Discovery, which is deplorable. It is just the worst. It is the worst. And Star Trek Short Treks, which, no. The still untitled Star Trek series featuring Sir Patrick Stewart reprising his role as Jean-Luc Picard. The working title I have been hearing is just they're calling it Picard because they don't know what else to call it. I think Destiny was one of the titles that was thrown around. They don't know what the crap they're doing. They're kind of running blind on this, and they haven't even had costumes and set designs approved by CBS at the time of me recording this, from the last I have heard. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, which you guys will, because you're being paid by CBS. Nice chat. Hello, chatterers, by the way. Make sure you give it the thumbs up when you're out there chattering away, telling me how much you're excited for Discovery and all that garbage. Oh, reprising his role as Jean-Luc Picard. No, he's not reprising his role. He's playing a very new Picard, as per it has to be 25% different so that they can actually market and make money on the franchise. Yes, that is a thing. If you are new to the channel, that is absolutely a thing. So he's basically playing Jake Picard. It's going to be taking place after the Romulan War, from last I heard, but they might completely change that. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt. They're changing it as we go, and I've been kind of doing as much as I can to dig this up. This is where my big passion is trying to fix Star Trek and telling them what's wrong with it. And that's what we're doing here. And the adult animated comedy Star Trek Lower Decks, from Mike Mahan from Rick and Morty. Oh no. And the new Star Trek about Section 31, which has not been ordered, with Michelle Yeoh attached in the lead role. Okay, no. This does not have a series order yet. Last we heard from Alex Kurtzman himself, does not have a series order. So this is just maybe. This is just a what if. The ones that are actually legit greenlit are the Picard series and the 2 animated series. Why do we need 2 Star Trek animated? Who knows? Whatever. They're going to be like oh my god, it's going to be like the new She-Ra. Yeah, way to bum me out, Star Trek. Way to bum me out, Star Trek. All the Nickelodeon animated series are set at CBS All Access in the streaming service. In addition to Hart, the new Star Trek team includes John Van Siders, VP and Star Trek Brand Development, Yasmin Alachi, Director of Star Trek Content, Gabriel Olive, Director of Global Franchise Management Operations. So a bunch of people who sit around making the writers and CG artists and costume designers' jobs harder. Right? A whole bunch of talking heads that are all probably going to tell you a different thing, right? Oh, this can't be good. This is too many cooks. This is too many managers. We went through that when retail was dying, and you're going to go through that when you're killing franchises. Thank you very much for doing that. Here's what you do wrong. You have too many managers, or too many heads, too many leaders, too many chiefs. That's what you got here. There's a plain, flat-out disaster. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a news channel. I am a reaction and opinion channel, so that's why we talk about the news. I'm not actually just reporting it. Totally different thing. So yeah, thank you. Full disclosure, disclaimer, blah, 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 whatever, suck a dick. Veronica and her team are not only gifted brand strategists and veteran consumer products executives, they're also experts on Star Trek canon. Oh, how sweet. How cute that you think you are. How cute you think you are. Tell me what this is. And you guys are probably a better expert at Star Trek and probably know more than these people who have writing for it. I'll see that when I believe it. We're excited to launch this new business unit because the brand has an enormously rabid fan base, and we look forward to expanding its reach even further. Yes, we do. As we expand the Trekverse, Veronica's team, and Secret Hideout. Oh, there we go. All right. Secret Hideout is Alex Kurtzman's little subsidiary of Bad Robot, and we all know who Bad Robot is. That is J.J. Abrams' production company that is responsible for the Star Trek 2009 movie and its 2 sequels and that whole reboot universe. And here's your problem. They're not a good choice for Star Trek. They're not a good fit for Star Trek. You need people who understand that it's more of a cerebral show and not all about shoot, 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 bang, bang, bang. You know, And when it was about stuff like boobs on screen, it was more the Klingon boob window, like I tend to have here, and that's the wrong picture that we're popping up. Not, yeah. See, this is more of a Star Trek sort of sex appeal, like sort of thing. Not this. Not the full-on Klingon R to the A to the P to the E scene like Tug says. I gotta steal that from him because I absolutely love him. Yes, a full-on, forced, traumatic. Like, this guy had PTSD after having an encounter with this Klingon. But this is a main character that we're supposed to root for. This is L'Rell. She's the chancellor from the Klingon Empire now. And we are supposed to root for her because she's forced herself with this man. She cannibalized the corpse of Philippa Georgiou after they killed her. There's all kinds of things that these people do. This is Star Trek for people who don't like Star Trek. It is plain and simple Star Trek for people who don't like Star Trek. And if you like it, good on you. As somebody who really, really does love Star Trek, this isn't Star Trek. You're really letting a lot of us down. You really are. Seriously, like legit. Just stop. So they're experts in canon, said Staff. Why do I see this name and like, okay, is this like a staph infection? Really? We are excited to launch this new business unit because the brand has an enormously rabid fan base and look forward to expanding its reach even further. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I already read that. They're dedicated to broadening Star Trek's brand by amplifying its core values globally. Empowerment, inclusion, imagination. Oh, no. Tokenism. It's not inclusion. When you treat somebody like a circus freak and a purse puppy. When you parade... See, I'm LGBT, I can say this. When you parade your gay characters out in front of us just to say, look at us, representation. See, you're included. Look how included. You would never had a life. You weren't allowed to even be heard until you were allowed on this show because of us. And the show doesn't even do a good job actually representing anything, right? It really doesn't, because they kill off the gay character and then they bring him back in the most ridiculous way possible ever. You know, they couldn't just say, hey, maybe we shouldn't kill this character off, but let's really, really explore what it does to the relationship after. No, they brought him back. And then they still did the thing where they're like, they're still going to break up or something or whatever. No, it's not about inclusion and empowerment. It's about saying a bunch of propaganda about how racist Star Trek fans are because we don't like Michael Burnham, even though we've never mentioned one little bit about the color of Michael Burnham or gender. You know, and if you're confused about who Michael Burnham is, it is the lead character, a female lead character who is adopted by Vulcans, forced to be like Spock's sibling in this weird universe here, played by an African-American actress, and this is what they pick out. Because we don't like characters being shoehorned into families that we already have established, especially when you make them the most unlikable characters ever in the history of the show. No, they call us racist because they picked a token actress of color to parade out. Step and Fetch, it comes to mind. To parade out in front of us like a purse puppy. Like, look at us. Look at this accessory I have. Look, we're so diverse. We hired a person of this ethnic background or of this sexual orientation. That's not diversity and inclusion. No, DS9 did it better. Watch DS9. Please watch DS9. It's actually good Star Trek. Please. Imagination and above all, exceptional storytelling. Oh, says Alex Kurtzman. Oh, that's Alex Kurtzman. Of course it does. Oh, of course it does. And above all else, says Alex Kurtzman. Alex Kurtzman reminds me of a manager I had when I worked retail who would call you into the office just to tell you how much of a piece of work you are and try and provoke you into quitting. That's who it reminds me of. That's my opinion of Alex Kurtzman. Just putting it out there. The new franchise group will have its base in Alex Kurtzman's Secret Hideout Productions in Santa Monica, California. Can we have Arizona Bay now, please? Please. I beg you. Kurtzman is the executive producer overseeing all Star Trek television projects, and this is the problem. This is the problem right here. He's a great yes man from his higher ups, and he seems to me like the people below him cannot stand him, in my opinion. That's my impression of him. What do you guys think? Do you know Alex Kurtzman? I would love to interview the man. I really, really would. Like, no disrespect, anything like that. I'm curious. I'm fascinated. What do you think of CBS launching a new Star Trek team? Let us know in the comments. Oh, please let me know in the comments too. I think this is a terrible idea. This is just going to solidify how many more years of this nonsense. And at least I have my DVDs. I have my toys. I have my Migos. I'll have Star Trek conventions. You know, we'll always have Vegas. We'll always have Vegas, right? I'm like really sad and disappointed by all this, and I really wish they would have listened to us. That's all I can say. I wish they would have been listening a little bit more, paying a little closer attention, because they hear a little bit of it. They hear, hey, we don't like that you don't look like Star Trek. You don't line up to canon, and they give a little insulting line to fix it in their heads. So, no, I really wish they would have heard us. I really wish they would have heard us, but thank you guys so much for watching. I am Mecha Random 42, P.O. Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado 80539. Yes, I'm still really excited for the Star Trek Las Vegas. I do have a GoFundMe out for that. Let me pull it up on screen. It is fully funded for the hotel and the convention itself. Just trying for like that any extra that you guys might want. No obligation, obviously. For, you know, GoPros or any of that awesome stuff, because I'm trying to record it. I'm going to be covering it for you guys. And I want to celebrate the fun Trek and maybe mourn the loss of it, mourn its passing, because I don't think it's for us anymore. I don't know. I think they're doing their best to make it not for us anymore. So thank you guys so much for watching. I am Mecha Random 42. I will see you in Las Vegas, the next video, or the next live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!